Well, hey there. Can you believe that it's no longer January? It's the end of January. It's the beginning of February. What seems like a very quick month also seemed like one of the longest months, at least for me. But now we're in beautiful February. Hopefully, let's make it a beautiful one. I just want to share with you what I'm doing for my new year. If you haven't been following along, I have a super objective for my new year. I want to challenge myself to push beyond my comfort zone so I can see physical change. That's just as like an overarching super objective for my year. And then to help with that, I have an intention for each of my months. January's was to initiate action. And I have a little definition here. Cause a process or action to begin. So all of January, I just wanted to begin this journey. That's all I really was focused on. That super objective in mind with our intention. And then every day I had tactics. And those tactics got me through my day every day and just helped me fill in my consistency circle. My consistency circle consists of a mind pie, a body pie, a soul pie, a eating healthy pie, and then something I have to do that day. So the tactics are trying to help me fill in those because then once I have a full circle, it makes me just feel like I am accomplishing something. It's not necessarily the goal to get that full circle, but consistency is just a little bits each day, right? So those little pies every day. Already we're like halfway through January, we debriefed, and I'm just gonna do a very quick debrief. I just want to show you all of my circles and all of my tactics that are attached to that. Not necessarily go too deep with it. Kind of want to show you what I learned through all this. So here is all 16 days from January 16th to 31. As you can see, I've tried many different things here, different tactics. The one came back a few times to be firm. It really functioned for me. Uh, I pretty much 2 out of 3 times got full circles with it. So I didn't know that to be firm would be something that would be a function for me. But also there'd be days where, like I would say, to bask or to enrich or to play. And those also worked. So, what I've learned about myself from these 31 days overall is that it doesn't matter what the tactic is. If it's truly active, it works for me. Yeah. If the tactic is making me be active as I want to see physical change, is my end goal, my super objective. If the tactic itself has an active role in this, it doesn't really matter what it is. But what does matter is that I'm very clear with myself that when I'm feeling like doubts about the day or what should I do, it's to be firm, Aaron, or just play around. Don't worry about it. Don't stress out too much. So the tactic matters to where we are in that day, checking in with ourselves that morning and really focusing on, okay, this is where I'm at today. I think play is going to be a more functioning tactic than to be firm. Or I really need to be firm with myself. I have to check in with myself every day and make a decision and then remind myself throughout the day what my tactic is as it serves my January purpose. Then that serves my super objective. I'm going to be trying to be much clearer with myself in the day, in the morning, checking in with myself and really picking that tactic. It's going to serve wherever I am at so I can get that full circle. I thought it would be fun to put a little period on January or exclamation mark on January to check in how I did overall with my consistency circle. What pies I did the most of, what pies I didn't do the most of, and give it a percentage. So let's check in with myself. My mind pie I accomplished was only 20. I did 20 mind pies out of 31 days. So there was 11 days that I didn't get my mind. My mind is just something that I learned something new that day. I think I need to be very clear in February about what I want to learn and why I want to learn. Like, what is the purpose of learning something new that day? My body pie, I got 26 out of 31. And body for me is lifting, including the rest days, because rest days are helpful to lifting. So for my soul pie, something creative, that feeds my soul, being creative. I did 27 days out of 31. Eating healthy, I gave myself the biggest pie because that can be very difficult. And I'm not trying to be wild here, but I know that I feel better about myself when I'm being conscious, consciously eating, not unconsciously eating. And I did 27 out of 31. What was that? 4 days that I didn't do well. And then lastly, There's something of that day specifically that I need to accomplish. I did 25. 25 out of 31. I think that's pretty good. So the percentages. So for my mind is 65%, 65. So I really want you to be clear about that. My body percentage, I did 84% out of 100 for January. I thought it would be higher. I'll be honest, I thought it would be higher. My soul pie was 87. 87. I feel like I didn't get into 90s at all. No 90 percentage. That means also eating healthy. 87. I didn't get that 90%. Mm. And I rounded up with all this, y'all. Rounded up. And the thing for the day, 81%. For to be my first month, this is great. Now I want to up the ante. February. February, we get to start fresh, start anew. I'm going to take a picture of this beautiful board and then I'm going to clear it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I want to cry about it. It's just because I put so much work and all those beautiful tactics. But I have them. They're in my phone. I have them. Let me make sure. Okay, I like the picture. We good. I didn't want to do this alone. I wanted to be with people, kinda. All right, wow. Ooh, it's on there. So for February, I want to challenge myself to do new things, try new things, check in with myself every morning. And I don't know if this intention for the month will be clear to others, but it's very clear to me, and that's what matters. February, I'm going to produce change. Now, I use produce as a tactic, and it really worked for me today. And I kind of felt like a producer, like Aaron, like I am the production company. I'm in charge of this production company. I am the production. So I kind of want to keep that for February because February is a self-love month for me. So I know what I want to see at the end of this month, and what I want to see is a clear, big step towards this production really seeing the value of itself in this world on many levels. So I'm going to produce change to see that self love expand in this world. I want to get more clear about that too. I think I want to set like a goal, what I actually want done. So I decided for February, every morning, as I check in with y'all on my Instagram, if you don't know, follow me at Aaron Experience across all platforms. But as I check in with y'all on Instagram and TikToks and YouTubes with little videos, I'm going to declare every morning what I'm going to do for my mind, what I'm doing for my body, what I'm doing for my soul, eating healthy, all of that, and especially the thing I'm going to do for that day. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I've been doing that, but you at home could also just check in maybe in the comments of how I'm doing. That would be helpful. And I'll check in. This is about being vulnerable with one another. Get rid of the shames and the guilts and the things that hold me back from seeing my full capacity be used and be shown to the world, be expanded upon. Love begets love. So the love season. Let's grow love together. To close this video, I just want to share with you something that I learned today. Since this is self-love and this is really about self-esteem and putting myself out there in genuine, vulnerable, scary ways for me, self-esteem is the ability to meet your own needs. I'm going to say that again. Self-esteem is the ability to meet your own needs. And when I heard this, I asked for it again and again just to really let it hit because it hit. And I was like, I need it to sink in. Self-esteem is the ability to meet your own needs. This whole thing, this super objective, this intention, these tactics, teaching myself to meet my own needs because all of these pies, all of the things I want really are the things that I need. I know that I can do, and I know I can get there, and I need to push beyond my comfort zone to see physical change. So I'm challenging myself to do this year, to be a person that's able to meet their own needs. Happy February. Let's do this.